Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and that you're all having a great day. To start things off, Bitcoin failed to maintain its technical strength after bouncing off $9,000 last week, recently slipping under that crucial support after days of back and forth between bulls and bears. On leading derivatives exchanges, the cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, fell as low as $8,920. Prices fell to a similar region on spot exchanges. From the day's highs, Bitcoin is down by around 6%, not so much anymore. Altcoins are down a similar amount to Bitcoin, with all cryptocurrencies trading with a high correlation, as is the norm. Approximately $20 million worth of BitMEX long positions have been liquidated in the past 2 hours, according to data from Skew. This adds to the approximately 10 million more in liquidations that have taken place over the past 24 hours as Bitcoin has experienced weakness. There's a little chart right there. Along with the liquidations, data from cryptocurrency data site CryptoQuant indicated that during the move lower, there was an influx of Bitcoin being deposited into exchange-owned wallets. This suggests there was, and maybe still is, a panic amongst traders or holders to sell their coins as expectations of a strong move lower grow. Is that English? Grow lower. Lower grow. Anyway, Bitcoin's latest leg of weakness compounds with what they call a blood red open for the futures of American equities, as seen in the chart below. From the opening of the S&P 500 futures on Sunday evening, Bitcoin traded in an effective lockstep with equities. I guess that's the futures. That's Bitcoin chart right there. So as one might expect, the news of the hour is Bitcoin fell below 9,000, like a slight smidge below 9,000. You have people saying that the sky is falling. This is the end. Bitcoin won't recover. Which one is it over here? Nope, 5.5%, less than 12 hours. This one says analyst targets 8,100 as Bitcoin dives below crucial support level. So I guess we're back to the to that trend once again, where Bitcoin just has to do bad, and then Bitcoin does badly. The price goes down. And then everyone's like, oh no, woe is Bitcoin, woe is Bitcoin. And then before you know it, we end up getting news that Bitcoin is primed to move back up again. A trio of analysts says Bitcoin is ripe for an explosive move as soon as volatility hits 3-month low. So, I mean, yeah, I assume as the day goes on, we're going to hear more news as to why this happened. It could be a million and one things at this point. I think what it's normally being chalked up to is that if the stock market appears to be doing bad, that the cryptocurrency space is also going to do bad. A lot of that stuff, I really, honestly, I promise you, as I just don't believe that there's an actual correlation between them. I could see a correlation between the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ slipping down, especially in futures, as, you know, the economic recovery just really is not there like the stock market would have people believe. And therefore, people on the side, maybe even potentially just whales, go, okay, this is a really good time for us to knock the price down so that we can accumulate more. Because I think, my opinion, they've kind of run out of reasons for Bitcoin to actually fall down. So anyway, I have my own speculative ideas as to why Bitcoin keeps dropping down in price. I mean, fundamentals, once again, like I said, I'll keep repeating it until everyone really gets it. Everything is still there. We had news, what was it, yesterday or the day before, that all the miners who were on the network have all returned. Strength is still there. People still using it. The trading volume is a bit low, but trading volume isn't a perfect metric or how well Bitcoin is doing, because people around the world are still buying it and accumulating it through other sources. Anyway, yeah, that's the Bitcoin price news. You're going to see a lot more of this as the day goes on, once again, because it is the major news. Bitcoin dropped. And without further ado, let's move on. Next up, UK-based cryptocurrency platform Ziglue has finally launched. Following a $6.6 million seed round, that is, as a starting point, the platform aims to painlessly put crypto in the hands of consumers. Announced on Monday, Ziglue allows users to exchange British pounds for Bitcoin, Ether, Litecoin, and Bcash, with more fiat currencies to be added in a debit card coming in July or August. Oh, quite fancy. Ziglue is the brainchild of Mark Hipperson. I assume this is the guy who won't stop staring at me. Co-founder and CTO of UK-based Starling Bank, one of a crop of so-called challenger banks that took on the incumbents with sleeker, more intuitive, and transparent services. Things have changed since 2015, when all the challengers entered the market, though, said Hipperson. He said in 2020, we think the age 25 to 45 demographics will want easy, safe access to crypto. Yeah, of course, I don't want it to be difficult and terrible. Only about who says that? Only about 1% of people go to the large platforms to buy crypto, and we think we can do better and perhaps get them better prices as well. The marketplace for apps that is offering crypto is heating up. We got Square, we got so-and-so, London-based Revolt, Money. Ziglue's original plan was to launch with 5 major exchanges, but for now it's connecting to 2, both of which Hipperson declined to name. So, yeah, this was also very popular news. Maybe I'm missing something. It also could be another simplified way for people in the UK to be able to get crypto. Maybe that's the takeaway from all of this. This was on like multiple different platforms. So yeah, if you are in the UK and you've been looking for some crypto to buy, this may be your chance, and apparently it's going to be painlessly easy, or as it says here, stupid easy to buy. I was a little surprised that was the header of the article, but it's 2020, so just expect the unexpected at this point. Anyway, that's Ziglue news. And let's move on. Also very popular for some reason right now, the average transaction fee for Bitcoin have dropped under the $1 mark and are back to levels not seen since before the halving. According to data from crypto analytics website BitInfo Charts, from the 20th of May until June 14th, Bitcoin transaction fees decreased by 91%. From $6.65 to 56 cents. This follows a post-halving peak in which the fees increased more than 1,600% between the 5th of April and the 20th of May, and there's a little crazy chart right there. The second Bitcoin halving in 2016 saw fees increase 200% from 8 cents to 24 cents. However, the transaction fees during the halving from 17 cents were roughly the same as 2 months post. There's a lot of dates here. Cointelegraph reported that the daily Ethereum network fees surpassed those on Bitcoin's network on the 6th and 7th of June. High transaction fees normally indicate network congestion, obviously, during which time users are more likely to pay for their transactions, of course. At the time of writing, the Ethereum network currently has 105,000 unconfirmed transactions, while the number in the Bitcoin network is under... Oh, that's different. It's usually a complete swap. I assume to be, if I want to use the F word, fair... it is probably because Ethereum has a lot more projects constantly being built on it. We are, once again, mimicking 2017, and it's no longer ICOs, it's now DeFi projects. And I mean, also, to be fair, when you have like Tether and a whole bunch of other stuff built on your back, you're going to have a little bit of congestion, or a lot of bit of congestion. The average transaction fee on Ether surged to more than $4 on the 11th of June before dropping back to 40 cents. This was very popular news. I'll tell you now, it will not last for long, or the moment we end up having a bull market, whenever the whales are done splashing about, Bitcoin's transaction fees are going to go to around $6 and then $12. And then we're going to start getting people who are, for some reason, still supporting Bcash and BSV, who will announce, use our chain because we have cheaper fees, even though no one is actually using their chain. And the Bitcoin transaction fees will go up to $18 and then around $28 and then $30. And then at some point when the market does crasheth at around $50,000 Bitcoin, going to slam back down, and then we'll have this euphoric news once again that Bitcoin transaction fees have fallen. This is just something that happens on the Bitcoin network. It is going to continue to happen until we see more adoption for Lightning and or other side chain second layer solution type things. Or even crazier, what was the news that we had about a day or two? No, like it was at least a week. Anyway, I'm lost with time. The thing where they were like, oh gosh, what was it? Something about using Ethereum to do Bitcoin transactions. And if Ethereum has super fast transactions and low fees, and therefore Bitcoin transactions by default, if you use them in this way as well, would also have lower transaction fees. Either way, the future is going to be weird. But yeah, this was also very popular news that Bitcoin's transaction fees went down. It's like when we get the news that Bitcoin's, what is it called? Mining difficulty has dropped. And it's like, wow, that's crazy. If that had been the first time that had happened and not like the 48th. Anyway, so if you've been looking to use some Bitcoin and wanted your transaction fees not to be $6.65 to 56 cents, today's your lucky month because it'll happen for a while. Let's move on. Next up, blockchain payments provider BitPay has launched a MasterCard prepaid card for customers in the US. Yay! The BitPay card enables consumers and customers to convert their cryptocurrency into fiat. Who would want to do that? Which can then be loaded onto the card and spent anywhere MasterCard debit is accepted. Card holders can also withdraw US dollars from ATMs and make online purchases. The future. BitPay CEO Stephen Pear told Cointelegraph that the BitPay card is specifically targeted at crypto holders. I would have never gotten that. I mean, it's a card for your crypto that you can use to swap into dollars. I would have never gotten that it was for crypto holders. I assumed it was for other people. Serving as a tool to provide a convenient way to access spending power. They said the real goal of the BitPay card is to provide users with a convenient way to convert their crypto onto a prepaid card. BitPay is a payments company. Therefore, we are focused on giving people and companies an easy way to conduct commerce using crypto. Prepaid cards are hoping to tap into a whole new market, as recent findings show that 36.5 million people in the US own some sort of cryptocurrency. That's a big number. Okay. BitPay's statistics page also highlights that there are an average of 98,000 Bitcoin transactions that were processed per month during this year. Okay. MasterCard's Vice President of Digital Partnerships, Tim Montgomery, that sounds like a rich name, told Cointelegraph that MasterCard is particularly focused on providing customers with flexibility and choices. They just want money as well. So the point is, there's another card floating around out there. Cool. While I do not particularly see this really catching on in the short term, I think in a good 3 to 5 years, whenever, once again, whales stop it and crypto prices really go insane, I think it's going to become a very big market for people who are going to want to sell their crypto or want to actually use their crypto to buy things. I myself am an insane investor through and through. I don't treat myself to anything. I don't buy myself anything. All I do is invest. I mean, I buy food because, I need to live. But besides that, I just exclusively like hyper invest. But there are tons of people who want a new car, want a new this, want a new blah, 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 and want new shoes. So they'll definitely use it with crypto. But in the short term, keeping in mind, when we get predictions or price predictions or number predictions, that Bitcoin is at some point or could potentially hit 50,000, no one wants to take that risk. Nobody wants to be the pizza guy. Just plain and simple. But there will definitely be a huge market for these in the future. And I assume, here's my futuristic assumption. As people are not going to be spending their Bitcoin or their XRP or their Ether anytime soon onto these cards, they're eventually going to add support for stablecoins, and that will be the crypto of choice that's going to be used on these for a while, which will then also have a huge amount of backlash from governments because they're going to be like, why aren't you using our digital currency, but you're using Tether? And that's a whole nother fight right there. Anyway, so yeah, BitPay has a MasterCard that is prepaid for crypto, and this is going to be a trend for a while. Let's move on. Next up. I don't even know what to read first. Crypto Garage, a subsidiary of the Japanese IT giant Digital Garage, has launched the first ever yen-backed stablecoin. The stablecoin has been launched on SettleNet, a crypto assets platform to provide access to the Japanese over-the-counter crypto market. SettleNet is a non-custodial crypto asset over-the-counter settlement application built on top of the Liquid network. The Liquid network was developed by Blockstream, is a layer 2 blockchain. It's on top of Bitcoin, which enables the issuance of one-to-one backed cryptocurrency tokens and financial securities. Japanese stablecoin on SettleNet will be JPYS, logically. Liquid network is largely meant for trading on exchanges and over-the-counter desks. Currently, it has more than double the number of Bitcoin, 2156 Bitcoin, than the Lightning network. Has 45 governing council members, which include leading crypto exchanges, brokers, and index providers. Wonderful. Yeah, the first ever Japanese yen stablecoin is among us. Why not? It was logically going to happen at some point. Apparently, people were excited enough that this had to be news. We're going to have a stable coin for every single currency on the planet relatively soon, or rather all of the major currencies. A lot of the other currencies that are currently going through hyperinflation, when these things are washed away in the great Bitcoin storm, what have you. Anyway, so the cool Japanese stablecoin. I was waiting for this. Were you? It is going to be the coin of choice for me for a while. It's not. I'm not using any stablecoins. The point is, yeah, this exists now. So, wonderful. Let's move on. Next up, in a recent project update, the team at Zilliqa has notified the Zill community, that's me, that the prominent crypto exchange of Binance will be supporting staking later this month. They further explain that an official announcement will be made in the coming days. For those of you who didn't get that joke, I don't have any Zilliqa. They said, we're thrilled to have secured world-class Tier 1 partner Binance, geez Louise, to support the second staking seed node service. They will announce their launch date soon, so make sure you follow their website updates. Additionally, staking on Qcoin will commence on the 18th of this month. The exchange will adopt a soft staking approach. What does that mean? That will not force users to lock up their funds to qualify for rewards. Several snapshots of Zill balances will be taken within a 24-hour period and rewards deposited the following day accordingly. Okay. To top it off, trading on Zilliqa has paired with Tether and is now available on BitBins, that is BitBNS, on the 12th of June. And here it says, Zilliqa maintains its parabolic trajectory. So for those of you who were wondering and really wanted it, Binance is adding staking support to, of Zilliqa. Sure. I'm pretty sure between Binance, Coinbase, and BitMEX, and the other one, they're going to be adding every single staking coin they possibly can. Just know... Or rather, the way that I see this all forming is they're going to add everything. And then eventually, some will float to the top, others will sink to the bottom. Zilliqa may be the staking coin of choice. But just know that, whatever. The point is, Zilliqa is being added to Binance. I wonder in 2 years what will be the passive income cryptocurrencies of choice. I honestly wonder, because at this point, they're all pretty far behind in the race, but they're all like neck and neck, if you will. It could be Ether, it could be Cardano. Does Tron have staking? I don't think Tron has staking. I think it's also pre-mined. It could be Zilliqa. What was the other one? It could be Tezos. It could be a lot of things, but at some point, at least 3 of them are going to win, because you can bet your bottom dollar. People already like passive income, and if there's nothing more than just buying the crypto and leaving it on an exchange, and at the end of the year you are making 28,000 from it, well, it's going to become quite popular. Anyway, that's the Zilliqa, Binance, Qcoin, BitBins parabolic trajectory news, and let's move on. And to finish things off, the Libra Association, the group behind Facebook's coin, unveiled an update to its brass. I was waiting for this. The association announced Sterling Daines as the chief compliance officer of the outfit, said a statement provided to Cointelegraph staff. Daines will leave his post at Credit Suisse at some point in 2020 to assume his role at Libra. You know how much money you have to be paid to leave a leading position at Credit Suisse to go to Facebook? Like, that is... I wonder what his paycheck is going to look like. He said, I am pleased to join the Libra Association as it works to transform the digital payment space to empower... Oh, stop it. To empower billions of people. You know, gosh darn well, that's not why you're going. And that's not even what Libra's for. Stop it. They said a critical element, geez Louise, of achieving this mission. See, when I talk bad about Libra, that's when the bad stuff happens. A critical, wouldn't that be really weird? Anyway, conspiracy theory. A critical element of achieving this mission is to ensure we are building a safe, compliant, and reliable platform for all users, which I look forward to significantly contributing to. Daines holds previous expertise in finance, keeping with anti-money laundering practices, while preventing fraud and other nefarious practices. So, I'm excited for Libra to launch just to see how many people stop using Facebook when they realize they're going to start being bombarded with messages saying that they need their blood type and their address. Daines holds experience working for financial services, Credit Suisse as the firm's global head of financial crime compliance, as well as its managing director. A number of Libra Association recent hires show the outfit's desire for regulatory compliance. They don't really, like, they're not, I'm sure it's not desired, but they're being forced to do so. So yeah, in mega popular news, Libra has hired someone else. Cool. I mean, that was unexpected, right? I didn't expect Libra, the thing that's still going on from Facebook, to actually continuously still hire people. That's almost unorthodox. Of course, they're going to continue hiring people. And I mean, we still, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Libra was supposed to have launched like now. This was the original launch time. It was June of 2020. And the news that we had about 3 months ago was that this month or July, I know it had a J in front of it, we're supposed to see the launch of the stable coins from Libra. Like, there's supposed to be a slew of, the US dollar, the Canadian dollar, the euro, the Japanese yen, and something else kind of stable coin, which might also make sense as to why this Japanese stablecoin launched first. Maybe they're trying to get a leg up on Facebook, which won't really work because Facebook is incredibly powerful. And then in November of this year, we're supposed to see the actual Libra coin. We'll see. I mean, sure, why not? This year has been, if nothing else, insane. So let's get ready for more insanity when it looks like Facebook might be launching the world's first banking coins before any actual bank does. What a life to be a time. As always, a very special thank you to my Patreon supporters. Professor Wally from Gunbot University, Oscar Maldonado, Utopia569, Yasha Harari, Moonman High, XRP, The Pothead, Joshua Vineyard, Martin Stoyer, Chongololo, Tsongololo, Nostromo, John Sarson, the Animal Reader, A Bibliophobia, Todd Mullets, Adam Grasick, Moher Maroney, Master Ventures in Thailand, Jared Schneider, Wise Night Owl, 242 to the world, Joe Crypto, Network Bankroll, Adobo, Crypto Artist, Coley 3D, Nicholas One Earth, One Piece, One Love, Damien Setsuna, Nick Kanaya, Richie Richard III, Vlad the Impaler, Paxis, Manji Lavori, Nick, Charles Anthony, Gardner Jim, Fox Jeremy, Coins Minting, Day Leg Skips Kyle, and Everyday Chess Hits Miller. It kind of makes sense in like a really weird Star Wars way. Day Leg Skips Kyle, and Everyday Chess Hits Miller. Yes to Crypto, Bodie McBoatface, Anytime Fitness, Monk's Corner Staff, Arfmedic17, Bake Me a Cake, Tigger Machanisa, On Crypto with Lionel, Crayola Michelle, URL, Bolero Bastos, and hold on, I have to snez. Thank you all very, very much for your support. Thank you to everyone who's a member of the channel. Thank you to all my other Patreon supporters. I give you big digital hug. Thank you to everyone who is a clicker of affiliate links. And thank you to everyone who has subscribed and watches videos on the new channel. At the moment, if you're looking at the screen or not looking at the screen, the chart looks ridiculous. Here's the little drop, and here's the undrop right here. Bitcoin was at 89.60 before I started making the video. And lo and behold, we are already at 91.46. The recovery has already begun because there was no need for a drop. But it's just how the cryptocurrency market is. It just does not make a lot of sense. I once again saw, and is the word egregious, an enormous amount of articles focusing solely on the dropping of XRP, which I think it's just the word isn't rite of passage. I have no idea what it is anymore. I don't know. I don't understand the obsession that grown men have with XRP. I'm not really getting it. Cardano is currently down by 7%. Lumens is down by 6%. Chainlink is down by 6%. Neo's down by 7%. Iona's down 7%. You're getting the theme. I'm going to assumption that as the day goes on, we are probably going to see a price rise? Question mark. And also, yeah, I mean, sure. There's no real, I'm pretty sure you all get it at this point. This is why I mentioned many other times before. If you are new to the market, just understand these days are quite common. We get the world is ending news, and then lo and behold, the prices start moving back up until we end up fluctuating back and forth until we end up finally breaking past resistance, which is always touted as oh gosh, we finally did it. I think it's nonsense. I think when you talk about the actual manipulation within the cryptocurrency market, I think a lot of the people who've been in traditional finance, who are used to swinging markets back and forth at their own will, what have you, think that this is also necessary for the cryptocurrency market. There's a huge mantra, if you kind of want to say this within finance, that prices have to suffer before they can go up. Like, logically, if anything goes up forever, it seems, something like there's a problem. But the entire idea that we have to keep slamming back down to previous lows, or Bitcoin has to slam down. Like, I read something, there was another article. It was talking about that Bitcoin hitting 8,000 something was actually healthy for the cryptocurrency market because it showed that Bitcoin had the strength to be able to move itself back up. And I'm like, well, it doesn't really have to slam. Like, you yourself walking down the street don't have to trip every 5 minutes and slam your face into the ground to know that you can walk. It just doesn't. Anyway, this is just, my take on it. I may be incorrect. I don't really care at this point. I've been in the cryptocurrency market for so long. I've seen all these movements up and down that it's just like, whatever. Sure, fine, cool. Because at some point we're going to pass by 10,000. We're going to have the people on Twitter, you can find these things, saying that we're never going to go back down below 10,000 again. Pompliano is going to release something that says crypto's dangerous. Don't get into crypto unless you want to be broke. Don't do so-and-so. Crypto prices will fall again. We'll blame Pompliano. And then before you know it, we'll be back over 10,000. It's just how 2020 is working. Anyway, the crypto market's in red. It'll probably be green by the end of this day, if not tomorrow. I do hope you all enjoyed the wacky, weird, crazy news. Hope you all are having a great day, a great morning, a great afternoon, a great evening, wherever you are. There's also no correlation between Bitcoin and the S&P 500 or the NASDAQ. Stop it. Especially when you actually talk about the scarcity of Bitcoin and what Bitcoin is being used for and how much money is flowing through Bitcoin. Like, Bitcoin is not a stock. Bitcoin is a worldwide, censorless payment system. Stop any news about there being a correlation, because there isn't. People may just be afraid, but there's... Hope you all are having a great day, a great morning, a great afternoon, a great evening. Wherever you are, wherever you might be, I do hope it's absolutely fantastic. Thank you all once again for watching and listening, and I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See you.